God's faithfulness is about trusting that God remains steadfast and true, always keeping his promises. For many, this idea provides a sense of security and hope, especially during life's turbulent moments. One of the biggest challenges people face is trusting God's faithfulness when life gets tough. During difficult periods or crises, it's easy to feel abandoned or forgotten. I think we've all been there, when everything seems to be falling apart and we're left wondering if God is even listening. It's in these moments that our faith is truly tested. Another challenge is the feeling of isolation that can come with struggling to understand God's ways. When we're faced with uncertainty, it's hard not to question his faithfulness. But what if I told you that you're not alone in this feeling? Many people have walked this path before you and have come out stronger on the other side. It's also important to acknowledge that our own perceptions can sometimes cloud our understanding of God's faithfulness. We might see his actions through the lens of our limited human understanding, rather than trusting in his greater plan. This can lead to feelings of frustration and doubt. The Bible is filled with stories of God's faithfulness, and one of the most iconic examples is the story of Abraham. God promised Abraham that he would be the father of many nations, despite his old age and Sarah's barrenness. And guess what? God delivered on that promise. But it's not just biblical stories that showcase God's faithfulness. There are countless personal testimonies that highlight its relevance today. I've heard stories of people who faced incredible challenges only to see God show up in remarkable ways. One such story is that of a woman who was struggling to make ends meet, working multiple jobs to provide for her family. Despite her financial struggles, she continued to trust in God's faithfulness. And then, out of nowhere, she received an unexpected inheritance that changed her life forever. The story of Job is another powerful example of God's faithfulness. Job faced unimaginable suffering, yet he refused to give up on his faith. And in the end, God not only restored his health and wealth, but also gave him a deeper understanding of himself. In a moment that changed everything, Job declared, "I know that my Redeemer lives, and that in the end, he will stand on the earth." This declaration of faith is a powerful reminder that God's faithfulness is not just a concept, it's a reality that can transform our lives. In wrapping up, I want to summarize that God's faithfulness is more than just a comforting idea. It's a source of strength and hope that can carry us through life's darkest moments. By trusting in his unwavering commitment to us, we can face challenges with confidence and emerge stronger on the other side. If you've been inspired by this message, I encourage you to share your own experiences with God's faithfulness in the comments below. And if you're interested in exploring more content on faith and spirituality, be sure to check out my other videos. I'd love to have you join the conversation.